Well, it seems like 2 months since we've done the last episode, and you know what? It actually has been about 2 months. So
But you know what? It feels like it was just yesterday.
I thought it
yeah,
was yesterday. I
does it?
blinked
I don't even
and I was
remember what
here.
the last one was about.
Exactly. I don't remember what happened
What
yesterday.
what did we talk about on the last episode? I don't know.
It was right
Something.
before the stupid
I,
Batman v Superman trailer.
I
Yeah, it was
wasn't
like two
here.
weeks before that. So something happened. That was actually a dead zone for news. I remember
I
back
mean,
then there was like nothing coming out. We always were like, oh, what do we talk about? Like nothing.
yeah. We scraped by the skin of our teeth. Good thing not this time. We
No,
come
this time
back.
there's a lot. It's
Yeah.
too much news actually.
We
But
come back. Too much news that we're just gonna have to go through everything. Like we have to spend like 30 seconds on each piece because
That's
holy
not even
crap.
that's not even covering what we missed beforehand.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
man,
we missed a
could,
bunch of crap
yeah.
beforehand.
I think I remember the last time I
yeah,
was here, we were still like buzzing by on freaking Flash casting on villains, like
yeah,
Yeah.
just
I
random
mean, we
villains.
still have flash castings, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah. Well, we were talking about the shows too, because I think they were still airing it back then too.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they went on
Episodes
break.
or whatever. But
That was back when Legends of Tomorrow was just
Just a
getting
dream.
traction, and now it's like a week out.
wow, that's so weird. Yeah, next Thursday.
Yeah,
Right.
like all the shit comes back next week. That's crazy to think about. And we start off Flash with the turtle, so that's gonna
The
be something to
turtle.
look forward to, I
Oh yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
You know what's the strangest part? I forgot that guy was a villain. That's how obscure he is.
There's a villain called the Turtle.
There's a villain called the Turtle.
I wasn't aware.
Guess what? He dresses like a turtle,
Oh my gosh, are they gonna race like
and
the bunny and the turtle?
he uses little tinker toys that look like turtles.
They need to use the villain from we were talking about that in Justice League episode. The dude with the cane. That
Oh yeah, the Shade.
Oh
the
yeah.
shade. Yeah.
Yeah, he would be really cool. I don't know how. I mean, I guess his budget really wouldn't be that hard because all you're doing is just like a black moving object.
Mm-hmm.
They did
I'm
Gorilla
surprised we haven't
Grodd and
seen
King Shark.
Yeah,
the freaking
I mean,
the
King
top.
Shark was only a few seconds, but granted, Gorilla Grodd was like a full episode though.
Yeah, and
You know
he's
what?
gonna be
They
back
should-
for a whole season.
Yeah, before we actually get into the news and stop wasting the viewers' time, you know who they should have? They should have Mirror Master already. I don't know why we don't have Mirror Master
Yeah,
already.
I thought he was.
It's a big
They were
budget.
saying that he was going to be in season 2.
And he's not. So, where's Mirror Master? He's like the coolest one.
Well, it has been so long though. Like you're bringing up the whole podcast. Like it has been so long since we've talked and everything. How are you guys doing? Like it's just been. I mean, the viewers are probably like, Where do they go? Is this show canceled?" Like,
I have cancer.
oh.
That got dark.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, yeah, this is that was a good episode, everybody.
That was a good
Rest-
episode.
rest in peace,
Can't
David
go
Bowie.
on past that.
David
No, but
Bowie.
McKinley, what have you been up to? Because I know you were busy with school for a while too. Your
Yeah,
semester ended and everything.
it was definitely school, and I had to go help, the resistance go find Luke.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
it was a big part of my life. I had a journey.
You had to-
I
you had to
searched
use
afar with Jar
You had
Jar.
to use the dotted line that led straight to him.
Yes, yes,
The
the
map
straight
that
line.
was-
Oh man, I don't
perfectly
know what
laid
this
out.
galaxy is, but when you put in this last Lego piece, I know where that is.
Because no one thought, hey, maybe R2 has this piece. He was the last one with Luke, and he just turned off as soon as he.
But
Yeah.
you can't ask R2 because he's too depressed.
Oh, but wait, guys.
No, he came
don't
back
get too
to- he
deep.
came back online.
Spoilers, guys. Spoilers. You can't get too deep in it, man.
Why are we talking about Star Wars? They're owned by Disney, the competition.
Oh. The Force, the dark side is strong.
The
It's
dark
pulling
side.
us. It's pulling us.
No, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad that we're finally getting back together and doing an episode though.
Yeah,
It's
it
cool.
feels like coming back to a family that you didn't know existed.
for 2 months.
Yeah. I,
But yeah, I guess if you guys want to just jump into this, I think we can get it rolling right now.
I think that's a swell idea.
Yeah. So
Swell.
the first big thing, I think, this news came out yesterday, I believe, about the Killing Joke animated movie we know is coming out this year. Bruce Timm is involved in it. We don't know if Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy are coming back, though they did tweet out a picture or something with the two of them together, so it's probably gonna happen. But basically, what Bruce Timm was saying is that there will be new scenes added just for the movie version, and that it's going to premiere at San Diego Comic-Con this year. So, what do you guys? Are you guys excited to see the new scenes? I know I am, but
Yeah.
Bro. What
Yeah,
do you think? This is the Super Friends podcast, man.
I mean, I'm
Bruce
always
Timm, too.
yeah, I'm always excited to see what new stuff they add to it. Because I remember if you guys watched the little audio commentary Nick and I did for Dark Knight Returns Part 1, there's a lot of really cool stuff that they add in that's not in the original comic. Like, they have that whole conversation with the senator, or whatever the hell his name was, about before he commits suicide.
Yeah.
And it just adds much more impact during that scene than just Batman standing there holding a body. But yeah, like, I'm excited.
Yeah,
Definitely.
they
if they
extended
can
it.
add, yeah, especially if Bruce Timm's going to be adding more scenes. I love everything he does.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of weird. Well, I mean, Bruce Timm kind of stepped out of what he normally does with the Gods and Monsters thing. That was a little more edgier, more adult, I guess, animated movie or series or whatever you want to call it. But this will be kind of different because the rumors were that this was going to be hinging on an R rating, and this is going to be obviously more adult because of the source material. But
Yeah.
Very
Bruce Timm
controversial.
doing it just seems kind of weird.
Well, I mean, maybe a little bit. I have faith, especially after some of the things that I've seen Bruce Timm do recently, like with the with that Batman anniversary animation of the first appearance thing. That was a little more monster movie-esque, and it was different than what he had done, but it still came out well. And Gods and Monsters I still really like a lot. I know it's kind of, I've been seeing it's a very mix and match for some people. It's like 50-50. I like it a lot. I like Bruce Timm and everything he does. I think that this is going to be fine.
I put him on a pedestal above everybody else.
I do put him on a pedestal.
Yeah, Bruce Timm's awesome. And you guys know the story of me running into him at a Jack Kirby art gallery here.
Yeah.
Running into everyone I want to meet.
Just walk. Hey, Bruce, are you Bruce Timm? Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, isn't he doing that new graphic novel about that mugging that he got into? Is he writing
That's
that?
Paul Dini.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. I keep getting mixed up.
Yeah, that's, for anyone wondering, that's Paul Dini doing a graphic novel for Vertigo, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how it's going to play out, but it seems kind of interesting to read. But
It looks cool. But wrong guy. My bad. But
yeah.
yeah, Bruce Timm, I'm very excited to see what he'll add to Killing Joke.
You know what I'm interested in seeing? How are they gonna go about the Barbara stuff and the Gordon scenes? That's what I'm interested in.
I would assume probably the same way as the book. Like,
But like
they're
how
edgy, but
yeah, like
you
gotta be, because
yeah,
you want to be accurate, but you don't want to be too.
Even in the Dark Knight Returns movies, they did everything basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically, yeah. Still,
if it says it's hinging on an R rating, I don't think it's gonna get there. But if it gets close, they'll probably just do the scenes. Like, they didn't exactly show anything, but it was implied, very much implied, the whole nudity stuff. But
at the same time, there was also the art style, because the way the panels were drawn, with like Barbara laying there and the photos were on top of her.
Yeah.
So
actually, that's another thing I'm kind of interested in. How are they gonna draw it? Actually, because also in the Dark Knight Returns, I remember we commented that it looked very much like something Frank Miller would draw if it was like cleaned up a little bit. I'm just, how are they gonna do this? Because it's a very unique art style that Killing Joke has.
By Brian Bolland too.
Yeah,
They
like
probably will do it. I mean, just like Public Enemies, they had it just like that art style. All Star Superman, they had it like that art style. I think they'll just do the art style.
it'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
What other animated movies came out recently? The,
New,
just those New
New,
52 ones, right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
nothing original.
Oh,
So they're
Assault
all
on
trying to
Arkham
be
too,
Jim
which is
Lee,
kind
but
of
not Jim Lee.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're trying to, but with cheaper budget.
Cheaper.
Well, that's what I was curious about when I brought up Bruce Timm, is because his art style is really unique looking, and he did it for Gods and Monsters. So I'm like, is that going to translate to Killing Joke, or I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
Maybe.
But
Was
yeah,
that
I don't know.
anniversary special like that art style, or like I've seen it, but I don't think it was too much like it.
For what?
The Batman 75th, the monster movie one.
Oh yeah, that was him. That was his
I know it was him,
Yeah.
but like it was, but it wasn't. Like, it was like that style, but it wasn't.
um,
It had like its own little twist.
Yeah,
well,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it wasn't full on
he
like just
added
the animated
more.
series or anything like that.
yeah. Well, I think he was able to do much more in terms of character models and everything. Like he went out of his way to make characters look different from each other, whereas in the DC animated universe, all the male characters had like the same body type, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. And every
Yeah,
character in the offices looked the same.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the Killing Joke movie, and I hope it's good because, like I've said many times, the Dark Knight Returns animated movie is probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite one. And I think that normally when they adapt these, like the ones straight from source material, like even Under the Red Hood, it's like normally the animated movie is sometimes better. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So,
they'll form it
hopefully it
more
lives
into
up to the hype and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'm confident in it. I also reread Killing Joke very recently, and I'm way more excited for it than I was when it was first announced.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just say it's
last thing I
it's
want
been a
to
long
question:
time coming.
what are they gonna do on the ending?
On
Oh
the
yeah, the
ending.
end.
Yeah, what are they
Oh,
gonna do
yeah,
with
that
that?
that could be a scene where they extend it or whatever, because
Mm-hmm.
it's been left open, you know.
I think someone involved, I can't remember who. I don't remember if it was like maybe an editor at the time or whatever, was like, Batman doesn't kill Joker. Like, that's not what happens.
I remember one of
No,
the
he
episodes we
doesn't,
talked.
actually.
Yeah, I was like, Remember, I talked to you, Nick, and you said that Frank Miller said no, he doesn't kill him. He just strangles him and drops him and gets arrested, but he doesn't kill him.
Grant Morrison was the one that thinks he kills him, but no, he doesn't.
Yeah, no. And I mean, we all know the relationship between Alan Moore and Grant.
Yeah,
But at the same
they're
time,
two
though,
wizards that hate each other.
it could make sense if he did, though. I mean, it would fit the title.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's not what happens.
That's the joke. The killing joke. Ha ha ha.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move
Pow.
on, please.
Yeah.
Bam.
So okay, we gotta move on to this is like this section that we're going into. The next segment has so much news in there. It's like this could have been its own show probably if we want it to be. This is our TV time
special.
segment. Yeah. So this is TV time, except we don't have actual shows. We're just gonna talk about all the news that's been happening in the world of DCTV. Yeah, I guess we'll just rapidly go through all of these. So the first one is that Legends of Tomorrow will have the future Green Arrow and Flash, which we kind of knew already, I think, right? I mean,
Yeah, like, I think they
did.
mentioned Connor Hawke would be the future Green Arrow.
right.
Yeah, because
So-
he wouldn't be Sandra Hawk and
Yeah.
or he would be probably Oliver's son. Oh no, it wouldn't be Oliver Queen and Sandra Hawk's kid. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
But I mean, I don't think we heard about a future Flash. If they're going to do that, it's probably either going to be Wally or Bart, I'm thinking.
Or it could be the one from all the flashbacks, or not flashbacks, all the time travel stuff in season 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
With the
true.
Flash Museum and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it depends how far in the future they go, I'm guessing.
It's so cool that Legends is going to have time travel where they're going to jump around and everything.
I'm just liking all the crazy... This is like the most colorful, like, wacky show out of everything we're getting.
Yeah.
They have
I mean,
Star
it's
Wars
gonna be
references.
awesome.
Yeah.
Captain Cold talking about Boba Fett.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
It was funny too that there was like some promo thing recently where Greg Berlanti was like, "Oh, this is the first team up on TV." I'm like, "Oh, so you're just gonna completely disregard, Birds of Prey and all the shows that came before it?"
You know what? Good job, Greg Berlanti.
Like, this is the first one, guys.
This is the first one.
Say what you
Justice
want
League
about Birds
TV
of Prey,
movie.
but it had Mark Hamill voicing the Joker, like
That's
voicing
one
a
of the bad
live-action
parts
interpretation
about
of the
it.
Joker.
Yeah.
That was just awesome.
But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, okay, the next topic that we got here is, this happened just today, Variety reported it too. So this is 100%, it's true, Variety says it.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah Hex is going to be on Legends, episode 11.
Yeah. Awesome.
My dude, my Redskin.
Yeah. It's currently 12:45 for me, so all my excitement's been kind of expelled throughout the day, but do note that I was very excited when I read about it today.
Yeah, I when I first heard that they were going to do an episode during the Old West, I was like, wow, they really should have Jonah Hex there.
Yeah.
And sure enough, Jonah Hex is there.
Jonah Hex.
So-
I'm wondering how integral he's going to be. I would hope that he's a big part of the episode, but
Do y'all remember the
bring him back,
character
too.
Vigilante?
Yeah, Vigilante.
I wonder if he'll be there. I want him to be there with Jonah Hex. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be
I
cool.
think they might just have a reference or something. Maybe
And,
they'll have his clothes up somewhere.
And Megan Fox there too.
No.
You
that's
know what?
alright.
Maybe if she strips on TV, that's the only time I'll be okay with that. Just strips and hooks
So-
up with Katie Lotz, and then we'll end the episode.
Yeah.
We'll be happy.
Oh yeah.
So one of my biggest complaints about the movie is that he did not look like Jonah Hex. Like, he had a blemish on his face. He didn't really have a scar. So the one thing the show can do right, his eye bugs out like in the comics, and his teeth are showing, not just that little fake thing that they had in the movie that was clearly
Didn't he have
fake.
both eyes in the movie too?
He had both
Yeah.
eyes, yes. All he
so
had
have,
was
like,
that little
weird eye.
It was
All he
close
had
to that
was-
little mouth
yeah.
thing, but it wasn't
Yeah.
graphic as much as it is in the comics.
Yeah. All he had was that fake piece of skin that was folded over his mouth that was clearly fake. And
Oh, he
everyone's
looked-
like, "Oh, you're so grotesque." And like,
But-
no, he's not. He's freaking Josh Brolin. He's
Josh
handsome as
Brolin
hell.
could have been a cool Jonah Hex though.
He could have been, but then he became the Lone Ranger.
The movie was terrible though. So it just kind of
I
ruined
like the
everything.
beginning. The
Well,
origin
because
was
they
pretty
added like supernatural crap to it, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's not Jonah Hex.
good. Jonah Hex,
He's
just a cool
Jonah Hex
outlaw.
is a Western Punisher. What are you doing?
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, I'm excited. Jonah Hex, I like him a lot.
Jonah Hex, and also, I don't think I put this in the topics here, but Greg Berlanti did talk about saying that in future seasons of Legends that there will be a rotating cast. So each season is gonna have different characters, like Justice League Unlimited, kind of. But
Except
So
that was
I hope-
episode by episode.
yeah, so I hope Constantine is there and Jonah Hex. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Jonah Hex
Hey.
as a time traveler would be awesome.
I think we'll totally have Vixen on for a full season since we're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be getting
Vixen
her an Arrow.
too. I forgot. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually not
Yeah,
a bad segue.
segue.
Yeah, speaking of Vixen, she's gonna get another half-hour season on that CW Seed app.
I get it.
She's gonna get another set of
So
5-minute
dumb.
episodes.
It's
Another
so
half
dumb.
season. I get
Just
it.
give her a stupid animated show. Why is it like 3-minute episodes?
You know that.
so
You know that's
dumb.
why they didn't go with this. You're like, oh no, they complained too much about how short the episodes were. Yeah, because we expected an actual show. Not
'Cause
freaking
I
man.
thought it was an
I would have rather
actual
had
show,
a
and then I
DC
put-
showcase episode than that.
They put on the first freaking episode. It's like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think the more important news is that she's gonna actually be in live action on Arrow season 4,
The same
Yeah,
actress.
that's pretty cool actually.
and the same actress. Yeah.
So that's
Well, I
interesting.
would hope it's the same actress. I mean, that would be
It is.
kind of
It
that'd be
is,
kind of
it is.
messed up if they recast her for the live action.
So, how much do you guys want to bet that her outfit translated into live action is basically the
Leather.
same as everyone else's.
Nick, pinch poke.
It's yellowy orange leather.
Yeah.
It's going to be very reminiscent of Hawkman and Hawkgirl with just lighters.
Yeah.
No, she'll look like that Wolverine guy in season 2. Bronze Tiger.
Oh, Bronze Tiger. I didn't see season 2.
Yeah.
It's the best
But
one.
he's in it.
It's the best one.
Yeah, Michael J. White, Bronze Tiger.
Mike,
Dude, it was
I
killer.
thought you
I
said
honestly liked
Jaleel
it.
White.
Oh no.
Jaleel White is Bronze Tiger.
No, but yeah, Vixen though. It'll be really cool to see how her power is on live action, like her transforming and all that.
That'll be cool. I'm suspecting that she won't use them very often.
And she has a history with Oliver and Barry too.
That's true. So they
Like, she
should
knows
remember
them.
her. If they don't remember her, I will be furious because that will be 30 minutes of my life that I wasted.
I'm glad I haven't watched it yet. I've seen the first episode
It's
and that
not
turned me off.
bad. It's not bad, but if there's no continuity, then there was no point.
It was a waste. You know what? I said the same thing about the comics, yet y'all disagree with that. Continuity.
Well, there is no
Creativity,
continuity. Nobody
Yes,
knew
it
who
is.
King Shark was.
Yeah, he was there. He was there already.
But nobody knew who he was.
I think exactly. It pissed me off. Cause I was like, he was like, oh, that's Killer Shark. There's a Killer Shark. Like, dude, that's like the third time you met him.
Because nobody cares, McKinley.
He was on the
Nobody reads
Suicide
those
Squad,
tie-in
man.
comics.
Oh yeah, right. They're gone. So therefore they don't exist anymore. It never happened.
Yes.
Just stupid.
Moving on.
Yeah, so moving on, I guess we can go into another Arrow-related episode or story here. The Arrow executive producer, I believe this is Mark Guggenheim that said this, that Felicity will not become Oracle, despite a lot of rumors and those set photos that leaked out where she's in a wheelchair, I think. I didn't look at them closely, but I think that's what happened, right? She was in a wheelchair in those set photos.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. It really is. That's what they were.
Yeah, so a lot of people are like, oh, she's going to be Oracle, they're going to make her the Barbara, and then he's basically saying, no, she's not going to become Oracle. So
I mean,
She won't be called
she
Oracle.
is though, so
She won't be
like
called
she's
Oracle.
filling out that exact role.
She's already been
They won't-
doing. She just wasn't handicapped.
And also in season 3, if you guys remember, the episode called "The Secret Origin
Oracle.
of Felicity Smoke" was originally called Oracle,
Mm-hmm.
but they changed the name of
Yeah.
the episode.
Yeah.
It was
So-
about Brother Eye.
Yeah, Brother Eye. Yeah,
Brother Eye. That was not Brother Eye. It was like a freaking.
Shut up.
What was it
Shut-
called?
you guys are
What's
lying
it called?
to me.
No, we're being dead serious. It was. What's
no,
a-
really, it was
a
called
fraternity.
Brother Eye.
It was like a fraternity.
yeah,
Brother Eye.
God damn it.
yeah. It was a bunch of college kids that made a program called Brother Eye and tried to
I
hack
hate
into
that
Star
show.
City.
I hate season 3 so much, and I haven't even watched it.
In
Good.
fairness,
Oh
what else could they do with that though?
The only
Make actual
TV.
Brother Eye?
No,
I don't know, McKinley.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could. Maybe they'll bring it up in Legends, and then it'll be an actual Brother Eye.
Good.
maybe, yeah.
That would make sense. Like, oh, the guy ends up breaking
Not a
out later and
stupid
developing
fraternity.
the actual Brother Eye, the actual
You know what?
program. But
You know
anyways,
what?
back
You know what?
to
At least he
Back
wasn't
to
a
the
boat.
Oracle story, though.
Yeah.
Would you guys have rather seen her die, or? I mean, she's not going to be Oracle, obviously.
Die.
So she's going to be wheelchair bound, though. So
Die.
live.
I don't even care. She doesn't have use for legs. That's bad, but
yeah,
death
honestly,
is more
I kind of
preferable.
would have rather seen her just die. But then again, you kind of think about it like, oh, well, who's going to be their tech person now? Because
The black girl from the comic.
Well, wait a minute. They have Mr.
Um,
Terrific.
yeah, he could do it maybe, but I don't know.
I'd rather him progress
They
into a
they
hero.
need somebody that could be in charge of the equipment and like being like the police person.
You
too.
know what?
They'll just
They
call
can share-
Cisco.
They can share Cisco.
Call Cisco.
Just call Cisco.
He has to work
Hey,
2
yo.
jobs now.
Yep. 3. He's working for
he has
CCPD.
he has to fly. Yeah, he has to fly between Star City and Central City.
He has freaking
No.
Detective West and whatchamacallit, Commissioner Captain Lance on speed dial.
Commissioner.
Yeah, Captain Lance.
Yeah.
Instead of smoking, it's heart problems.
So yeah, I would have
So-
rather she die, but
Yeah,
You don't get to
I
come
would
into
have
my
too, but
house and
then
tell me.
but she's just way too popular of a character to get rid of now.
I don't know why.
I'd be
she
like getting
is.
rid of Laurel or something. You just can't do it at this point. Like,
Well, it's not just that. We've invested too much character development into this character to just kill her off like that.
What
they
character
could've
development?
They could have killed Lance. Detective Lance.
Luke, you haven't seen the other seasons. You haven't
I've seen her in season 1 and I've seen her in season 4. There has been no change whatsoever. She is the exact same
relationships with the
character.
characters have changed.
Really? Because she was macking on Oliver in season 1, she's still macking on him in season 4. They're just an item now.
But you see, she didn't have him. Yeah, she didn't have him, man. That's the difference.
Oh my god.
Okay, with
Can
her
we move
mom,
on,
she had a
please?
different.
Yeah, so
relationship.
moving on, people.
I don't want to do
Team,
this.
Team Felicity.
Yeah, so moving
Fight
on,
me.
we got a bunch of Supergirl news, actually. There's 3 topics regarding Supergirl that happened. I guess we'll get into the first one. Laura Vandervoort, who played Supergirl in
Yeah.
Smallville, is going to come back and play a villain on the new Supergirl show. She's going to play Indigo, I believe.
Yeah,
So
I have no idea
who
who
is
that
Indigo,
is.
by the way? I'm not
she's someone
familiar.
blue.
She's someone blue.
McKinley, you're a Superman expert.
Someone
Dude,
blue.
yes.
Is
You
that
see-
really all she is?
Real talk. Not that big a villain. Just like the one that we saw on the not this past episode, but the previous one. She's from Arkham, the killer.
Oh,
That's her.
Livewire.
No, not Livewire. It was she's that what's his name? The Lex Luthor of this show.
Oh,
Maxwell Lord. Yeah, the girl that he was talking to, Jane Doe.
Jane Doe. Oh, she was
You know
on
what I'm talking about
Supergirl?
Yes.
Yeah, she was on-
She was
I
at the
didn't know
very
that.
end. She's
No,
like a
I don't
serial
watch
killer.
Supergirl.
She's a very, very minor
Oh,
villain.
well, I mean, Jane Doe was like, she only existed in like one freaking graphic novel, so yeah, but. Like, so really, is there anything I should know about Indigo at all other than she's blue?
Alter Ego Brainiac 8.
Okay.
And she's going to be played by Laura Vandervoort, so you know
Yeah.
she'll be hot.
She will be very hot.
Yeah, she's
I didn't even.
she
I
she was
didn't
she was a
watch
member of the Outsiders. That's another thing. But other than that,
Hmm.
ta-da.
She's like some Z-lister. Nobody knows about her, so she's perfect.
It's just an excuse to get Laura Vandervoort onto Supergirl.
Yeah, exactly.
It's another Ace of
Which
Cards
brings
character.
me to the next thing. Someone actually brought this up, and I thought it was kind of interesting. Why didn't they just make her Bizarro Supergirl?
Why are they even bringing that? I don't like that.
Because Superman.
Yeah, that's a good
I don't-
segue. The next news
Yeah.
topic we have is that Bizarro or Bizarra Supergirl has been confirmed.
As
For the
Superman
show.
fanatic, I don't like it.
So
Just-
it's just
that's
like,
lazy.
why?
It's lazy.
It's just lying.
Who even creates Bizarro? Is it Maxwell Lord? Does he
Lord.
make?
It's totally
Really?
he's Lex Luthor
No.
of this show, man.
She comes from Bizarro World.
Oh,
They're gonna do the first time where there's an actual Bizarro World.
oh,
the live
really? Is
action
that
stuff.
confirmed?
No, but it would be cool if it was. If she came from like a cube Earth.
Dude, it'd be
No.
like that Lego movie, the Justice League versus Bizarro League.
Hey, I like
Yeah.
that movie. That's
Yeah, that was
hilarious.
good.
It was a nice Lego movie.
It
I
had
didn't
the
see it.
It
I
had
just
Mr.
going to assume it was
Booyah
alright.
voicing
Yeah.
Cyborg.
Carrie Payton.
Mm-hmm. Booyah! That dude, he's awesome.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
So Supergirl, Bizarro, meh, pass.
eh.
That's how I feel about it.
I mean,
It's-
just
it's
Supergirl
lazy.
in general is a pass.
Yeah.
Nah,
I mean, no Red Lanterns, Kara, so, you know.
The main issue I have
McKinley,
with
I'm
it though is
sorry. You're the only-
And the main issue I have with the show, they keep calling her Kara.
yes,
That's not how you pronounce her name. It's Kara Zor-El, not Kara. I hate that so much. That's why I'll never watch that stupid show.
it's a good show. You
Yeah.
got to get into it.
You know what,
That's well, at the same time, this is the same guy who likes Gotham, and they can't say Falcone. They say Falcone for some fucking reason.
Yeah, you have terrible taste. You like Gotham and Supergirl. Come on.
Nah. I just like everything, and y'all hate what I like.
You know what turned me off to the show? when
John
Kara
Jones.
and her aunt did a bunch of wire foo, and you could see the wires while they were just dangling in the air, just
Oh.
like slapping each other. That's when I
Yeah.
thought, yeah, I think I'm done. I don't think there's anything else this show has to offer me.
You know what? You know what the main reason I'm watching the show for is,
of their
though?
budget.
John Jones.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Melissa Benoist. I'm like, yeah. Well.
No,
Yeah, she's
I mean
alright.
she's good. she's good. But
Like,
no,
yeah.
Martian Manhunter is
Yeah.
my
I
man.
s-
That's what I'm really hyped for.
I saw a picture of him. He looked pretty cool.
You need to watch the scene.
They were gonna do that White Martians episode too,
Yep,
but I'm
I'm-
like, I'm not gonna watch the show for one episode of that.
You were. I remember you made that video. You were all like, "Hey, yeah, I can't wait to see
White
it."
Martians, dude.
Oh, didn't they say they're gonna do an episode based on For the Man Who Has Everything?
Yeah,
I
that's the episode where Indigo will be there.
I think I will only tune in for that episode, only because I
But now
I
they're
love
gonna do
that
that
frickin-
episode with Supergirl.
No, I know, but I love that
They're just
story.
stupid.
I have to watch it, but
You don't have to watch it.
I
Shake
do
my
have to
head.
watch
Shake
it.
my head.
I had to watch Fantastic Four just because.
Wait, you what?
No.
Oh yeah, I mean I watched it too, but anyways.
Anyways, the last story that we have to wrap up Supergirl here, the last story is that I didn't know this actually, that CBS got a brand new president that's in charge of the whole station now, the network, and this new president says, "Hey, I'm open to a Flash and Supergirl crossover."
I like him.
So
I
like
This
him.
is actually the first time I ever heard that. I didn't
it
even
just
know.
it just happened today. Like I didn't even know about this, and they're like, "There's a new president at CBS, whatever," and they said that, "Well, I'm not going to comment on a Flash and Supergirl crossover. We'll have to wait and see. Like I'm open to it, but."
Didn't they say
'Cause
they
I know
have
the
to,
old
they're
one
gonna
was
have,
like, no,
they have to figure it out within like a month or so. If that'll
Yeah,
happen.
Greg Berlanti said it's gonna like the next month they're gonna figure out for sure if it's happening or not.
Yeah. Like, what was the problem before? Like, just the.
Oh, it's just like Greg Berlanti, the guy that's show running all this stuff. He said, "Yeah, I'm down," but the problem was the CBS
studios.
president said no,
Right.
the old one. So
The old one before.
now
he
there's
got,
been a change of command that is open to getting more ratings, I guess. You know, the one that's smart and actually says, "Hey, let's bring in new people to watch our show."
Hey, Supergirl's not very good. Why don't we get the Flash to come on?
I
We want
resent
the
that.
Flash audience.
To quote Heath Ledger, I like that.
Just licking your lips.
I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's easy. This guy's, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Maybe he'll make Constantine at this rate if he keeps going with this pace of agreeing with
no.
what we want.
Constantine
I'm
on
sorry, I don't
CBS,
want Constantine on CBS. No,
yeah,
thank you.
I don't know about that.
You know,
Put him on the CW,
like
but
Gravity.
not CBS.
just takes a little push.
Even then, on the CW,
I like
You
it.
saw how great he was in that Arrow episode, though.
for all the 10 minutes that he was in.
I mean,
Hey.
they put him on the island. They met on the island.
You know, he wasn't
So
bad on the
st-
island either. He was pretty good. I liked. It wasn't too like buggy for me.
I wish it would have been a
appreciated
two-part
it.
episode, though.
I
Yeah.
do too, but
The ratings went up on that episode too.
Yeah. Yeah.
NBC, you messed up. You should have had more faith, and you should have given it better writers.
It's okay. Now the other show they're making is gonna fail, and they'll learn again, again.
It all
But they
comes
never
full
learn. Let's see,
circle.
we've lost like many shows. We had Sarah Connor Chronicles. We had fucking Prison Break. What's the-
Prison Break.
Yeah, well, weren't they on there? They were on that
I
same.
don't-
Or no, it
don't
wasn't
think
on
so.
there.
They
They
were
were
on
on that
Fox,
same
weren't they?
block. That same block.
Hmm.
The same
I'm
time
sure
block.
Prison Break was on. Well, you know what, guys? It's gonna be fine. Powerless is gonna bring in so many fans.
Yeah, just what was it? Power, on PSN.
Yeah.
You know, I watched that entire show. I'm still waiting for season 2. But anyway,
But anyways.
Anyways,
to our
I
news
guess we
pieces.
should jump into the Flash news here. they're saying, the producer of Flash is saying that Gorilla Grodd is going to be built up for a major villain return in season 3 with Gorilla City. So that's pretty awesome.
I'm down.
I hope they have Ultra Humanite there too.
That would be cool.
We can bring in what's his name? The Solomon.
Solivar.
That's what it was.
Solivar?
Yeah. He was the good gorilla.
Yeah, the good gorilla.
For lack of a better term.
Everyone's favorite ape.
But they're saying
passed
that
away really quickly in the New 52, which pissed me off.
Yeah. Well, they're saying that Grodd is going to be built up like Roz or whatever in season 2. How he was just mentioned and then he came back, or he came into season 3.
Right.
So
That'd be cool.
I don't know. Is Grodd going to be the main villain in season 3? I don't know. What do you guys feel about that? Is that
maybe if the budget's high enough? That's the question. Is the budget going to be high enough?
If they get a higher budget, but I mean, yeah, I like Grodd a lot, and if he's the main villain, I'd be down with that. I just hope, since he's on that Earth 2, fashion sense is a bit different. Maybe he adopts a cape. Maybe he gets a little crown. I don't know.
Now we'll think about it. So would the entire season just be about Planet of the Apes, basically, just freaking Flash dealing with apes attacking the city?
I would be fine with that.
It'd be cool because they could bring in like the New 52 stuff where the Flash teamed up with all the rogues, and maybe they get trapped in the Speed Force and whatnot, and has to go get people out of there. He's figuring out the Speed Force and all that stuff. That'd be pretty interesting.
You can do that Brave and the Bold episode where he wants to turn all the people in the world into bananas.
That was a thing in the comics.
Let's just do that.
No. I'm talking about the Flash season 0 comic.
Oh wait, really?
That was a thing, man.
He wanted to turn people into bananas.
Not Grodd, but someone else did. like Flash.
It was Ultra Humanite.
I don't remember I don't remember exactly what happened, but Flash had like gather a whole bunch of monkeys and he was like leading them with bananas or something like that. It was hilarious. And Cisco was like referencing all these different Planet of the Apes movies. But it all ties in. Maybe there is continuity.
Cool. You could get all the gorilla characters from DC. You could get what's his name? That news reporter with the blonde chick. You could get Congo Rilla.
Hey, maybe we can have Flash.
That sounds like a lot of money, Luke, for that episode.
You can get Titano. You can.
Hey, you said that they're building up Grodd like Roz. Maybe we'll actually have Green Lantern too, since they've been referencing him since season 1.
No, they won't have Green Lantern. You know that. They won't have.
You can have Detective Chimp. We can have Detective Chimp on the Flash. He's smaller. He won't be as expensive.
I wonder who they'll get to direct that episode. Maybe Kevin Smith.
Maybe Kevin Smith.
Which ties into our other story here. Kevin Smith is in a direct episode of season 2 of The Flash.
Cool.
That's supposed to be out in May. So like 4 months.
Oh, in May?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Are they going to take another break, I would assume?
They usually do.
Do they?
It's like a week or two. They usually do that.
Oh, for spring break? Yeah.
Yeah, they usually take like a week or two.
Okay. What episode are they on now?
When
yours 9?
13 or 12? No, that's Supergirl.
Oh.
They're on like 11 or 12.
Wait, Flash?
I thought they were like in the double digits.
Yeah, they're like 11 or 12. Let me check my folder real quick.
Well, while you guys do that,
movies, TV.
Well, Kevin Smith. What do you think about Kevin Smith directing The Flash, though?
That's Silent Bob for president.
I'm down with that. I'm fine. I like Kevin Smith good enough. I've never been as crazy about him as other people have, but I like him. I like the stuff that he does.
Well, the episode that's coming back is episode 10 next week.
Yep, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you're right. He was right. It's because Supergirl was behind, and they just caught up.
Right. Yeah, so, Kevin Smith, I think he'll do a good job, and I really hope that the episode feels unique, because I even said in my news video, Lexi Alexander did an episode of Arrow this season, and that was the episode that dealt with, band of rogue cops. And I thought it was a really cool episode because it kind of felt, you could tell that someone else had directed it, other than just, one of their generic directors on the show.
I don't remember that episode.
I do. That was actually
It was the
actually a
one
nice
where Lance
episode.
had that really cool speech. Lance and Oliver, like, kind of
Oh, so
reconcile their differences finally.
Because
you're
he
not
was
gonna come into
wrong.
my house and tell me that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
whole
yeah,
that
yeah. It
passionate.
was the
Yeah.
speech episode, I like to call it.
The
Okay, I
speech
remember
of
that now.
wrong, the speech of I did a wrong thing and I'm gonna try to defend it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stand behind your daughters.
But
That was
yeah,
great.
I would hope so too. You know what? If Kevin Smith is involved, I'm just hoping that it really feels. I hope it feels energetic, and I hope it feels very unique and different and colorful from the other ones. I keep hoping Kevin Smith will do Mirror Master. Ever since I heard that.
Maybe.
I want Kevin Smith to do this, but I really want him to do an Arrow one. Maybe do something like that could like change the game up, like Quiver did for the comics.
Maybe.
But I mean, I think it'll be really cool.
It'll
I'm
be
sure
nice
he'll
to
do
see.
he'll do it
Well,
justice.
I mean, it's nice to just think about him actually doing an episode, because I remember before he said that he would rather just be a viewer of this stuff rather than be a participator.
Yeah, yeah.
I think in one thing I saw like his podcast is that he's not up to date. He was like behind. So I'm pretty sure he'll be up to date by the time he directs. But
I'm assuming it would be a requirement.
yeah.
Like,
Wait, you haven't watched the show? You're gonna direct an episode? Oh yeah, continuity's a thing. So Barry's gonna still look for Eobard.
that's still gonna be still looking for
He's
Zoom.
gonna this episode he's gonna start off by talking to his dad in prison.
That's gonna start every episode, but
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
of
know
course,
what?
of
You know
course.
what the episode is going to be that Kevin Smith does? It's going to be the episode where Barry goes to a clerk shop and he just sits there the whole time talking to the clerks.
I really
Get
do
it.
hope Kevin Smith just does a funny episode, because I feel like with all the shit that's going down the
Oh
current
yeah, he's
season,
going to do an episode where they literally sit in one area and just talk the whole goddamn episode. They're going to do that. I swear there's going to be a ton of dialogue scenes in that.
Maybe
Probably.
the other guy has like speed power, so like that entire conversation was like in 5 minutes.
maybe.
In
Maybe
reality.
maybe he'll give Jay Garrick his powers back.
But yeah.
I wonder if he'll cameo himself in the episode.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He'll. They should have gotten Kevin Smith to be the turtle.
No, he should have been the penguin, dude.
Should have been Silent Bob, man.
Should've
Just
been-
walk up in there, just be
He
quiet.
should just be Silent
Walk-
Bob. You're right.
And just walks into the police station, just points, bad guy. He has like a sign.
But yeah, okay, we gotta wrap up TV time here. We gotta hit this last news topic. I don't know what you
Alright.
guys feel about this. I have my feelings, but I'll let you guys talk about it first. Teen Titans is officially been canned at TNT. It's just they're not moving
Embargo.
forward with it anymore. It's dead as disco at this point. So I don't know. I'll let you guys go first. What do you guys?
I kind of glad. I didn't have high hopes for the thing at all.
Yeah, Akiva
so,
Goldsman, showrunner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's red flags.
Apparently,
right there.
the thing fell apart because they didn't like the script. Apparently.
I like how he tried to. I love how in the press release he tried to be as polite as he could. He's like, Akiva Goldsman's a really talented writer, but the script just wasn't there. It's like.
I
think it would have been interesting though. Like, only because the interpretation would have been interesting, but the whole Hawk and Dove, Nightwing, Oracle.
maybe, but
I have to respect TNT too. That guy, he did say, we kind of wanted to do it, but the script wasn't good enough, and we felt, why oversaturate the market. I give him props for that, for not making the show if he felt that it legitimately wasn't going to be good enough.
yeah, like
because he had
props
a
to
point.
that.
No, we don't need another action drama when we already have like 3
Yeah.
or 4.
Because it is an interesting concept. I really think a Teen Titans show would have been cool, but just everything we had been hearing about it,
We lacked
all the
thereof.
little stuff that we heard about it, I just wasn't feeling it. It just didn't sound.
Oh yeah, Teen Titans could
interesting.
be way more complex too. There could be more aspects you could explore with the show too.
Yeah, and it's just everything that I had been hearing. It was just like,
It's
This-
just.
yeah, it doesn't sound interesting. Like Hawk and Dove, really? Why Hawk and Dove?
Not even Beast Boy.
Budget.
I guess.
Like,
Remember, I told
just-
you we should have just got like just got to spray can some animals and just have them just morph really quickly,
Do
and then Peter's gonna like track down TNT and like start suing them.
yeah, but
yeah.
I do like the press release. The script wasn't there. Like, you mean it was bad? No, like physically there was no script. Like,
Oh yeah. He's like, yeah, they just never finished it. We were waiting.
It was as
I read-
transparent as Martian Manhunter's phasing abilities.
There was a single paragraph. I read the single paragraph. I
It
did
was-
not like the single paragraph, and so I ended the show before
And
it started.
when I think about it, it actually does kind of suck because I remember about a year ago, maybe.
Blackbirds.
Was it last March or something? Last spring, Jeff Johns was praising the show. He was like, "Oh, I can't wait for you guys to finally experience Teen Titans, in a live action form." Like, he was really excited, and it just kind of bums me out that it's just not going to happen now. But it
Yeah,
probably,
but-
like you were saying, it probably wouldn't have been good anyway. So
I think it's another embargo thing though, because then he was really hyped for Blue Beetle and that was gonna be a thing, and then
Yeah.
they stopped that.
Well, I mean, the embargo's
Which
been
is
kind
weird.
of loosened up since then, though.
Have they?
From what I've heard, it's been
Have
loosened
they?
up a bit.
You know what? Then
there's gonna be a Flash
I want
movie
my
and a
Suicide
Flash
Squad back,
TV
but we'll
show.
stay on top.
We'll see it when the evidence shows that they've loosened their embargo. Then I'll believe them.
I want to see the tie get loosened physically, with Jeff Johns smiling as he does it.
I want to see Jeff Johns.
Yeah, Jeff Johns, he has his cap on and everything. He's pointing at the camera and he just has a string. He just pulls down.
Oh,
It says
when
embargo.
He has a Kevin Feige smile, just like a squashed face. Just.
Yes, and he's wearing an Aquaman shirt. Yes.
But yeah, Blackbirds. Wasn't really interested to begin with. I'm kind of glad it's not getting made.
yeah, hopefully that'll lead into. I'm sure the Teen Titans will be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Lastly,
Whether it's a
at the
movie
very
or
least,
what-
I would have rather at least seen an unaired pilot like Aquaman or Wonder Woman.
Maybe.
Amazon or Amazon. I
Makes me
would have at
Amazon?
least
Was that-
wanted to see that
Yeah.
that unaired
Oh.
Wonder Woman show. Adrian
Makes-
Pilecki.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Makes me wonder if the rumors that were circling before are true. If the Cyborg movie really is going to be like a Teen Titans movie.
Never know.
I think it will be.
I think so too. Mostly,
If
I don't know if they were really ever banking on Cyborg being a solo thing. I feel like that was a placeholder more than anything.
If not, it could be because since we've had all this stuff about the Metal Man, it could be Cyborg and the Metal Man. I mean, I would be down with that.
I would be too, but they're not making Metal Man.
They totally are though.
They're not.
Especially if that rumor that Magnus is in the movie and that's who Scott McNairy's playing. That
If
would
Magnus
totally
dies
make
in the
sense.
movie like the thing said, then no.
No, it didn't say he died. It said that he left. He didn't agree with Luther's doing, so he just bounced out.
So he left. I'm gonna go make robots.
Yes.
Not do. Look, mark my words.
Whoa,
Before we move on,
no, hold
before
on.
we move, I am willing to bet. I am going to bet $30 right here. You can quote me on this. Metal Men is never gonna happen.
You got that in
Okay.
writing?
Yes, get that in writing. Metal Men is never going to happen.
Better yet, we
and
got
if
that
they
in the
do
recording.
happen, I will gladly take the ridicule. But it's never gonna happen.
We're gonna have a great time in the next few years.
You know,
I
you know,
will,
I
I will
heard
hold
that
this to
same-
you.
I heard that same sentiment, Luke, a few years ago, before Avengers 1 came out. That Avengers, that dumb shit, that ain't never gonna happen. You know?
That's Avengers,
stupid
though.
thing. This
is
not gonna
stupid
happen.
Metal Men.
We'll see what
These are
what
robots
tin
based on
and-
metals. They're
and
not gonna
bronze
do this.
And platinum have to say about that, man. We'll see. But no, the reason I say it would make sense is because since we're supposed to be having Luther making those drones, maybe he wanted Magnus to help him make those drones, and Magnus backed out. Thus, why you know the rest of the script.
I give you my drone made completely out of aluminum. Here's my drone made completely out of gold. And here comes my tin-made drone.
They're all prototypes,
All of them.
and then he fell in love with
Why are
them.
they shaped like? Why are they shaped like men made of metal?
Because
rest
of
my
reasons.
case.
Why do they have feelings? Because they do.
Why is Platinum macking on Dr. Magnus all the time?
Because of robotality?
Yes.
Robotality.
Yeah, it's totally a thing. Haven't you seen her?
Oh, yeah.
Platinum's pretty hot. But even if she's made a middle. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, we should probably wrap up the show, actually. We kind of ran a little bit over time, but
It's cute.
yeah, yeah, there's a lot of TV news, a lot of stuff is happening. Also, for any fans out there, pretty much anyone listening to the show, January 19th is the date that Flash returns, and we get our second trailer for Suicide Squad, and we get the Dawn of the Justice League special, all on CW. And I think throughout that whole week, it's going to be, Arrow's coming back, Legends of Tomorrow premiere. So next week is DC week, for sure.
Dawn of the Justice League.
So, yeah, just stay tuned for all that crazy stuff. It's just going to be so much stuff going on in the TV front. I mean, I know we don't watch Supergirl and Gotham and all that, but that's all. I mean, there's just going to be so
Don't
much
worry.
stuff. Even,
I'll tell you all
what's it
about
called? Agent Carter is back next week. They're going to do the Captain America special. I know that's not our stuff, but...
Yep.
It's going to be a lot
It's
of
gonna be a crazy week.
goddamn overload next week.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, because these usually go up on Thursday, right? I don't think we're going to be able to... Are we going to be able to do a thing for Legends of Tomorrow, or does that come after?
No, yeah, that'll be after.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. That's fine. We'll do a thing next week after we see it.
Yeah.
But,
So.
yeah, that was us after our 2-month-long hiatus. We come back with
that was the
extra long
2-month episode.
And we
went
found Luke.
Yeah.
We found...
Yeah, also, don't forget, if you guys have questions for the show, if you want to ask us a question, you can email in, or you can tweet at us, or you can just leave it down in the comments below, and just make sure we know it's a question directed at us. It's not like a general statement. And, yeah, we'll most likely answer it next episode. But, yeah, I guess that's been... This is episode 21, actually. So we made it.
Season
we've
2,
crossed
episode
20.
1.
Yeah.
Ironically.
But yeah, that's the show. I guess we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
All right, take care, guys.